Hello everyone and welcome to Fast. I'm playing this matchup here with my platoon Kill Out Tank and we are about to kick some ass. I say to all of my teammates to go to the left side of the map. They decide to ignore me, but that's okay since the enemy team only have 3 mediums and 1 TD. And luckily as well, the enemy heavies decides to go to the right side and not to the left, so I don't have to face them. The Tiger is pushing on the open. I'm gonna put one shell on his side doing 473 damage. Now that's a high roll. I look to my left to see that the Panthera 44 is getting pressured by the mediums of the enemy team. I'm going to try to help him, and that's a Jag Tiger. That's a DPM TD. That tank needs to go the first. I'm gonna try to focus him and hopefully my teammates are gonna try to support me as well. Finally, my platoon, the killer tank, is here to give the support that we need since the enemy team have more tanks on this side than we do. Now I'm just looking left and right, trying to get a shell without getting punished heavily by the enemy team on my left and as well on my right. I see that my WZ is going straight up for it. He's tagging the Jag Tiger, letting me know that he wanna shoot the Jag Tiger. I'm gonna click affirmative so my platoon can know that I'm about to help him. I'm right behind him and I'm gonna support him to kill the Jag Tiger. I noticed that he's about to be fully reloaded, so I'm not gonna drive in front of him and block his shell. Oh, but disaster. My teammate sadly tracks the Jag Tiger, unable to finish him off. We could have killed him way much faster, but I believe that he will finish him off. You can tell that I'm not looking at the Jag Tiger. I'm fully believing in my platoon, knowing that he will finish the Jag Tiger. Now our T-32 is heavily pressured by the 3 mediums. He needs some support. Now my max roll is ready. I'm gonna focus the Panther since he had the highest DPM between all of those 3 mediums, and this is why knowledge really comes out handy. You always need to know who is the most deadliest enemy in front of you and try to focus that deadly enemy the first, take him out of the battle, then leave those less threatening tanks. Now the E4 is pushing me. I'm trying to help my teammate the WZ, but I really can't because the E4 is wasting my time, getting in front of me, holding me from supporting my platoon. Now I notice that the E4 is not looking at me anymore and he's looking at my teammate, the WZ. I'm trying to get a shell on his side right now, but I look at the minimap and I see there is no heavies to support us. It's only me at the moment. I'm gonna get rid of the Panthers. It's only 1 shot and I have to get real unlucky to low roll the Panther. Right now I'm rolling my dice. Hopefully I won't get a low roll. Luckily I don't. Now the T-54 is harassing me, which I told you before. He was a pretty good player because as you can see he's trying to outmaneuver me because the Chimera is not a really fast medium. It's more like a kind of a heavy. But did I really manage to bounce that T-54 lightweight? Oh, he bounced me as well, so I guess it goes both ways. You bounce me, I bounce you, and fair and square. He shoots me the game lag a little bit. I'm gonna try to get a shell into him because as we all know, the Chimera's gun is way much better than the T-54 lightweight's gun because it have a higher alpha and as well way much DPM and way much penetration. But I'm kind of one shot at the T-54, so I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna be patient, wait for the support of my heavies. I am not rushing this because the people that are left on my team are all of them are just slow heavies. So I'm just gonna wait, put a shell on the side of the T-54. I'm gonna pump up my adrenaline. I notice that he's fully running for it, so I'm just gonna fall back and try to get a good shell on the side of the T-54. And voila. Now that was a good match. And we managed to get a class 1 and a high caliber dealing 4,611 damage with quite of a lot of profit, 193. That's pretty impressive. Now this is how you want to play as a platoon. You always want to try to be communicating with your teammates and as well mostly your platoon. You want to let him know, are you reloaded, are you ready to fire, are you ready to help him, are you ready to give him cover fire. All of these informations really matters. Like one message could change the path of the match. But remember, it goes both ways. If you want your teammates and your platoon to give you cover, you have to give them cover as well. If you want your team to listen to you, you have to listen to them as well. If they say help or focus this person or hold your position, it goes both ways. You give to take and take to give. And this was freak vibing with you.